Hello, dear seniors. Today, I will let you know about top 5 Chinese pressure point techniques that will reduce your blood pressure within minutes. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it rises quietly, without pain or early warning. Yet doctors say that even small actions to calm the body can make a noticeable difference in just minutes. Imagine being able to do that without any pills or equipment, only using gentle pressure from your fingertips. Acupressure, an ancient practice still used in modern medicine, helps relax blood vessels and reduce tension that raises blood pressure. These simple points on your hands, feet, and neck stimulate your body's natural calming response. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones can bring relief in under 2 minutes. So, number 1, the Tai Chong Point Liver 3 calms the flow of blood and energy. The Tai Chong Point, also known as Liver 3, is located on the top of the foot, between the big toe and the second toe. It sits in the soft hollow where the bones of those two toes meet. Pressing or massaging this spot gently helps regulate the liver's energy flow, which traditional Chinese medicine links closely to blood pressure control. When the liver's energy becomes stagnant, doctors in both Eastern and Western fields note that it can lead to tension, irritability, and elevated blood pressure. By stimulating this point, circulation improves and the nervous system begins to calm down, allowing blood vessels to relax naturally. Modern studies on acupressure and hypertension show that applying pressure to the Tai Chong Point can lower both systolic and diastolic readings by reducing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Many practitioners explain that it works by sending signals through the nervous system that tell the body to relax the arteries and slow the heart rate. This helps create an immediate sense of calm, a vital change for anyone whose blood pressure tends to spike during moments of anger, restlessness, or frustration. Some doctors emphasize that emotional stress is one of the most underestimated triggers of high blood pressure after age 50, because this point directly affects the liver, which governs emotional balance. Using it regularly can help reduce those sudden stress-related surges. Seniors who often feel tightness in the chest, tension in the neck, or irritability during the day may find relief by gently pressing this point for 2 to 3 minutes on each foot while sitting comfortably. Acupuncturists often describe the Tai Chong Point as a way to release the body's internal wind, a poetic phrase meaning the release of internal stress and trapped energy that can build up with age, poor sleep, or emotional strain. In medical terms, it helps the body restore smooth circulation and maintain inner stability. When practiced consistently, this simple act of mindful pressure can support a steadier heart rhythm, calmer mood, and healthier blood pressure response. Now, number 2. The Hegu Point Large Intestine 4 opens blood vessels and reduces pain. The Hegu Point, also known as Large Intestine 4, is located in the fleshy web between the thumb and index finger. It is often referred to as the Great Eliminator because of its ability to clear tension, pain, and energy blockages throughout the upper body. Pressing this point gently for 1 to 2 minutes can stimulate the body's natural relaxation response, helping blood vessels open and encouraging smoother circulation. Doctors who study acupressure note that this point directly influences the flow of THA blood through the head and neck to areas where tension often causes a rise in blood pressure. Research in complementary medicine suggests that stimulating the Hegu Point can ease headaches, muscle tightness, and nervous agitation by calming the sympathetic nervous system. This part of the nervous system controls the body's fight or flight response when it becomes overactive. Blood pressure tends to climb. By applying steady circular pressure, the body's stress response begins to slow, allowing the heart rate to settle and blood vessels to relax naturally. Many acupuncturists use this point to treat hypertension that stems from emotional stress, chronic neck pain, or poor posture, all of which are common concerns for adults over 50. For older adults, this point holds special value because it promotes upper body circulation, where stiffness, muscle tension, and restricted blood flow often develop with age. When the shoulders or neck are tight, blood pressure can rise slightly due to strain on nearby arteries. Gentle stimulation of this point, done while sitting calmly, can reduce that tension and support a more even blood flow to the head and heart. Patients in traditional therapy settings often report a feeling of warmth or lightness spreading through the arm after massaging this area, which doctors interpret as a sign of improved circulation. It's important to remember that while the Haegu point is beneficial for most adults, it should be avoided during pregnancy, as it can stimulate uterine contractions. For everyone else, using this point regularly can bring a sense of calm, reduce physical pressure, and support the body's natural balance in controlling high blood pressure. Now, number 3. The Feng Qi Point Gallbladder 20 releases neck tension and balances the nervous system. The Feng Qi Point, also known as Gallbladder 20, is located just below the base of the skull, in the hollow area where the neck muscles meet the back of the head. Applying gentle pressure to this spot with your thumbs helps release tension that builds up in the neck and shoulders, a common cause of increased blood pressure, especially in older adults. When these muscles tighten, they can restrict blood flow to the brain and stimulate the body's stress response, which temporarily raises blood pressure levels. By pressing and massaging this point, blood flow to the head improves, and the nervous system begins to calm down naturally. Medical researchers studying acupressure have found that stimulating the Feng Qi Point can help balance the autonomic nervous system, specifically reducing overactivity of the sympathetic branch, which is responsible for the body's fight or flight reaction. When this system is overactive, the heart beats faster and blood vessels constrict, both of which increase pressure in the arteries. By gently pressing this point for about a minute, the parasympathetic, or rest and relax, system is activated, helping to slow the heart rate, widen the blood vessels, and promote a deep sense of calm. Some doctors and acupuncturists recommend this point particularly for patients who experience hypertension linked to chronic neck tension, stress, or anxiety. They explain that it helps reduce dizziness, headaches, the feeling of heaviness in the head, all signs that blood flow to the brain may be uneven. When done regularly, especially before bed or after a long day of sitting, this practice can ease stiffness, enhance oxygen delivery to the brain, and support more stable blood pressure readings. The technique is simple but effective. Place both thumbs in the hollows beneath the skull. Press upward with steady but comfortable pressure, and breathe slowly. With each deep breath, the neck muscles loosen and the mind quiets. Many older adults report feeling clearer, lighter, and more relaxed after just 1 minute of gentle pressure, as the body's tension releases and blood pressure gradually steadies. Now, number 4. The Niguan Point Pericardium 6 supports heart function and emotional balance. The Niguan Point, also known as Pericardium 6, is located about 3 finger widths below the wrist crease, between the 2 tendons on the inner forearm. Applying gentle, steady pressure here can influence the pericardium, which is the thin, protective layer surrounding the heart. In traditional Chinese medicine, this point is used to regulate heart rhythm, improve blood circulation, and calm the body's stress response. Doctors familiar with acupressure often note that stimulating this area activates nerve pathways that help balance the autonomic nervous system, the system responsible for controlling heartbeat and blood vessel relaxation. Several studies have shown that this point can help reduce palpitations, chest discomfort, and anxiety by promoting a sense of calm and lowering sympathetic nervous activity, which is the body's built-in stress accelerator. When the sympathetic system slows, the heart no longer beats as forcefully, allowing blood pressure to settle into a healthier range. Because the Niguan Point directly relates to heart and emotional function, it is often recommended for older adults who experience episodes of a racing heart or anxious feelings that seem to come out of nowhere. Applying pressure to this point for a few minutes can bring quick relief, similar to gently telling the heart to relax. Acupuncturists frequently use this point in clinical settings to treat symptoms related to hypertension, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. They explain that it works by opening energy pathways that connect the chest and the mind, allowing tension to ease both physically and emotionally. In modern terms, this could be compared to activating the vagus nerve, which plays a major role in heart rate control and emotional stability. To use the Neguan point safely, place your thumb on the spot between the two tendons on the inside of the wrist. Press lightly but firmly and breathe slowly. Many people describe a subtle tingling or warmth in the arm as circulation improves. Spending just 2 minutes on each wrist can leave you feeling calmer, with steadier breathing and a more relaxed heartbeat. A gentle, natural support for heart health and emotional balance. Now, number 5. The Yongquan Point Kidney 1 grounds the body and draws energy downward. The Yongquan Point, also known as Kidney 1, is located on the sole of the foot, about 1/3 of the way down from the base of the toes. This point is often called the bubbling spring because it represents the body's ability to release excess heat and energy downward, restoring balance and calm. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is believed that hypertension often rises when energy accumulates in the upper part of the body, particularly the head and chest, leading to dizziness, tension, and restlessness. Stimulating the Yongquan point helps draw that excess energy down toward the feet, grounding both the mind and the body. Doctors and acupuncturists explain that this point may influence blood pressure by improving peripheral circulation and helping the nervous system shift from a state of stress to relaxation. When pressure is applied gently to this spot, blood flow to the lower body increases, encouraging a mild, natural redistribution of energy and warmth. This process can help reduce that full-headed or heavy sensation that some older adults experience when blood pressure rises suddenly. Studies on reflexology and acupressure also suggest that stimulating points on the feet can lower heart rate and relax the vascular system, offering a gentle, drug-free way to support cardiovascular balance. Many seniors who use the Yongquan point regularly describe feeling calmer, lighter, and more centered afterward. It can be especially helpful for those who struggle with sleep difficulties linked to high blood pressure or stress. Practitioners often recommend applying pressure to this point at night before bed, when the body is naturally transitioning toward rest. The simple act of sitting comfortably, rubbing the soles, and pressing the point for 2 to 3 minutes on each foot encourages a sense of grounding and tranquility that supports the body's nighttime recovery. Some doctors note that this practice can serve as a powerful relaxation habit when combined with slow breathing. The Yongquan point helps the body settle, drawing tension out of the head, easing the heart, and inviting deeper rest. Consistent use can make evenings more peaceful and mornings noticeably clearer, with steadier blood pressure and a calmer mind. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe if you're someone who cares about keeping your heart strong, your mind peaceful, and your body active after 50. This channel is here to guide you with simple, natural habits that make aging healthier and happier. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a like. It genuinely helps support our work and allows more people to discover life-changing health information designed especially for you.